So I started off at Adelaide Uni in 1987 to 1990, and I did a Bachelor of Science in Mathematical Sciences there with honours.
Yeah.
And then in 1991, I moved to Wollongong and did my PhD in Applied Mathematics, and that's where I came across student life. I actually ended up, so the first couple of years I was just a member, and then I actually ended up becoming the president in 1993. So that was unexpected. 1993, 1994. Yeah, it was one of those two anyway. So student life was quite big at Wollongong at that time, as I mentioned, and one of the leaders there asked me. I thought he was going to ask me if I wanted to become like the secretary or something, but then he ended up asking me if I wanted to become the president. So that was unexpected, like I said, but that was a real honour, and I was president of that for I think at least a year, might have been two. So I guess that was my main role there, but I was involved in the action groups and discipleship groups and things like that. We did some cold turkey evangelism on campus as well, which was pretty full on. Look, I was pretty heavily involved, maybe to the detriment of my PhD at the time. I guess it was a great grounding for my faith, I think. So I'd been a Christian since the mid 80s, so when I was about 15, 16. So I guess I was still a relatively young Christian at that time. I was talking, I'm here I am in my early to mid 20s, so less than a decade old in my faith. And just the value of the teaching I got and the practical application of it as well. And I think that's one of the reasons why Student Life was one of the larger groups on campus, at least to start with, was its emphasis on action and living your faith out. So rather than just being a church at university, it was where you just go on a Sunday, which might be a Wednesday or whenever we had the meeting, getting fed and then getting going on with your business. It was actually how to live out your faith while on campus. So I'm 51, almost 52 now. So I finished up my PhD in the late 1995. Submitted it sort of late 1995. I graduated in 1996, and I got a job in Melbourne, and that's where I've been ever since. Basically, I worked for the Defence in their science and technology group, part of Defence. So I guess putting my maths to the test, although I have never actually used any of the maths I learned in my PhD, at least. But the problem-solving method that you get from doing the sciences and mathematics is stuff I use even to this day, which is really good. So I've been there, 25 years on from there. So half my life, I guess, I've spent with DSTG, as we're called now. I'm married. I got married in 2002 to Christine. We've got 4 kids. I'm currently an elder in my local church, the elder in my local church. So I guess I've got a bit of grey hair now, so I fit the bill. But I guess even that's an acknowledgement that I was really humbled to be asked to be there. I'd never seriously considered myself in that light, but to be thought of in that way, in many ways, is a reflection of my time at Student Life. All those foundational things that Student Life helped to put in, and aka Power to Change now, helped to put in practice for me, have really stood me in good stead for 25 years since I left. I'm really thankful for the friendships I forged. Still involved in the sense of sponsoring this person here, and I still believe very much in the work. That our giving is focused on a diverse range of areas, and having come out of university, knowing, especially I guess what's going on in campuses these days, but certainly when I was there as well, they're formative years for people. If you can get people, either becoming followers of Jesus or having followers of Jesus go through there and maintain that and strengthen that faith through that phase of their life journey before they go off into the workforce or whatever else they do is really critical. So happy to keep supporting Power to Change's work in that area.